It's time once again for Uncle Matt's bedtime story. Hello, everybody. It's Uncle Matt, and I'm here to read you another bedtime story. And tonight's bedtime story talks about Topsy and Tim. Topsy and Tim on the Farm by Jean and Gareth Adamson. Now, apparently this is the 60th edition of this story. I haven't heard of this story. I think this is from the UK. And I think nowadays, the newer edition, the twins are wearing, these guys are twins, I think they're wearing purple. So this is kind of an older edition. First published, let me see here. First published in 1970. This is older than me. And this edition was published in 2020. All right, are you ready for an adventure with Topsy and Tim? Let's get it started. Topsy and Tim on the farm. Topsy and Tim were walking to Rosemary Farm. It was a long way past all the new houses and down the lane. That was all right, though, because there were no roads to cross. Oh, that's good. And Mummy had asked them to go. They were off to collect some eggs. Mrs. Stewart, the farmer's wife, opened the farmhouse door. "A dozen new laid eggs, please," said Topsy and Tim. Mrs. Stewart gave them 2 empty egg boxes. "Go along to the hen house," she said. "Pick yourselves 12 nice eggs from the hen's nest." Several hens came to greet Topsy and Tim, and a duck quacked cheerfully. Topsy found some baby ducklings learning to swim in an old bath. A loud hissing noise started... let's start that again. A loud hissing noise startled Topsy and Tim. 3 big, angry-looking geese were moving towards them. Oh, angry geese. "We had better run into the hen house," said Tim. The hen house felt safe, but it was very gloomy. Soon their eyes grew used to the dark, and they could see plenty of eggs in the hen's nests. Topsy chose 6 big eggs to fill her box. 4 were white and 2 were brown. Tim's 6 eggs were not so big, but everyone was brown. The angry geese were on the path back to the farmhouse, so Topsy and Tim could not go that way. They climbed the wall instead, being very careful with their eggs. "This may be a better way home," said Tim. Topsy and Tim found themselves in a field with a big pig and lots of piglets. The piglets rushed to see them. They pushed and jostled so much that Topsy and Tim were glad to reach the gate. They climbed the gate, too. If they had opened it, some piglets would surely have got out. Now, Topsy and Tim were in a cow's meadow. They did not know which way to turn for home. Then they saw Farmer Stewart. "I'm about to take these cows to the milking shed," said Farmer Stewart. "Will you give me a hand?" Topsy and Tim helped Farmer Stewart take the cows to the milking sheds, although the cows knew the way themselves. Can we help milk the cows? Asked Topsy and Tim. We have our machines to do that, thank you, said Farmer Stewart. But I've got a special job for you if you'd like to help. Farmer Stewart took a bucket of new milk. He led Topsy and Tim to a smaller shed. There was a baby calf in the shed. Poor thing. It wants this milk, said Farmer Stewart, but it can't drink on its own yet. Put your eggs down somewhere, and then you can teach the calf how to drink from the bucket. Farmer Stewart showed Topsy what to do. She dipped her finger in the bucket, then she let the calf suck the milk off her finger. The calf sucked so hard that Topsy felt nervous. Don't worry, it won't bite, said Farmer Stewart. Next, Topsy put her whole hand into the bucket. The calf went on sucking Topsy's finger until her hand and its nose were both in the warm milk. Tim held the bucket steady. Then it was his turn to feed the calf while Topsy steadied the bucket. The calf soon discovered how to drink from the bucket without any help. Topsy and Tim ran home to tell Mummy all about it. When they reached home at last, they were too puffed to speak. Mummy spoke first. She said, "Where are my eggs?" Oh, Topsy and Tim had left them behind. Just then, Mrs. Stewart drove up in her van. I thought I'd have caught up with you, but you ran so quickly, she said. Here are the eggs you forgot, and here's a carton of cream especially for you, Topsy and Tim, because you were so good and helpful at the farm. Oh. Watch out, Tim. Well, the end. Wow, what an adventure Topsy and Tim had at the farm. They learned so much, and they helped out, too. Well, that's all the time we have for Uncle Matt's bedtime story. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.